Hello everyone, this is Ramesh from Informatica. This is a quick video to show you how to configure DX endpoint to backup files into HDFS system. So as said, the agenda of the video is to walk over the steps involved for configuring B2B DX endpoint to backup files into HDFS. These are the steps that are required to accomplish this task. So first, shut down your B2B DX services and close any operation console. Then log in into your DX server, navigate to this directory location, DX installation directory /bin/dx hadoop.sh. Open this file in a text mode, in a VI mode, and then set this DX Hadoop class path pointing to the directory where you have all the needed libraries or APIs, jar files for the particular Hadoop version that you have in your um, in your company. So Hadoop has different distributions, right? So whichever version that you're using, you have to select, because there will be multiple folders with each version. I'll show you over the demo. And then once you set this class path, then save that file and then restart the B2B DX services, and then log into your operation console. In the operation console, when you log in, click on the system properties and set these three attributes which are related with HDFS. So first thing is DX endpoint HDFS file prefix path. This will point to the path where you want to save the backup files. Second is DX endpoint HDFS FS default name. This is nothing but the Hadoop server name, your name node. And third is your HDFS username, the user using which you will log into your Hadoop system. So once you set these three properties in your system property tab, after that, the last thing that remains is when you create an endpoint and you want the DX to save that file into HDFS system while the DX is processing the file for further transformation, you have to select this property called store a copy in HDFS property while you create the endpoint. That way, when the DX picks up the file, it will parallelly store that file into your HDFS system, and also it can go ahead and do the further processing as part of the DX processing. Right. So let's take a quick demo and we'll go over this in details. So this is my DX server where I have DX running. My home directory, DX home directory is DX961. This is my home directory. Okay, so at this point I have made the changes, so let me show you. So I have my DX running here. I go to Hadoop directory and you could see this distribution of all the ways distribution of Hadoop. So for me, I have this CDH 5.1.0 Hadoop system. So I need to set the DX libraries, DX class path pointing to this directory, right? So let me go to directory back and go to bin. Under this directory, I should see a file called dxhadoop.sh. So you have to modify this file and you have to set the DX class path environment variable pointing to this location, right? So for you, if you have some other distribution of Hadoop, this directory name here, it will change. Rest all will remain the same, right? So let me show you here. I did a VI and I set this DX Hadoop class path equals to $dx home /Hadoop /dcdh51.0. This is what I have the Hadoop distribution with me, and then under library all the jar files. So this will set the DX Hadoop class path. So let me come out of this. Right, so once you set this, you have to restart your DX. That's change that we need from the server end. Now let me log in back into the operation console and show you those three attributes that I was talking about to set at the system property. So this is my DX console. Then select on the system properties, type in here HDFS, search. Okay, so these are the three attributes that I was talking about. You set the DX endpoint HDFS file prefix dot path, which is pointing to the directory where you want the files to be uploaded. HDFS default name is nothing but the HDFS server and the port number where you have your name node listening on. And HDFS username is the username who have access to this HDFS system, or who is able to log into the system. That's the HDFS user, right? From the endpoint perspective, let me show you where. So this is one of the endpoint that I have selected for it to back up files into HDFS system. So when you do that, there is an option here you see store in HDFS. Here you have to select this checkbox, and then you could select the path under this directory. You could select any directory under this /temp to store the DX files into HDFS system. So this being done, let me show you an example where I could actually show you. Let me put a file into this inbound endpoint, and the DX will pick the file. DX will do the processing. Parallelly, we could see that the file is being uploaded into HDFS system as well. So I have this workflow currently running here, DX workflow. Let me put a file at the endpoint and see if the file gets uploaded into DX or not. So let's see. Okay, so I'm going to put this input file into this DX location. Alright, so we could see here that the file was picked by the DX, right? You could see here one record. Let me go and check if the file is showing up even in the HDFS system. So this is my HDFS GUI URL. Let me go and browse into the file system and then say /tmp, and the file name that I put it here that the DX picked up was starting with let me see, test file in.txt, right? So if I go here and see, actually, let me just go to the here DX event and let me see if there is an event. Okay, so we see this event got created right now, and if I check the processing information, this is the file that I should find in the HDFS system. So it is ending with 9950. That's the. So if I go here and check for 9950, yeah, right here. So you see here text.en.txt and then hash and then this number. This is the file that got uploaded when this event got created in the DX, right? This event ID, and this is the file that got this is the file which was backed up into the HDFS system. So that's pretty much that I wanted to show over this demo, that how you can configure your endpoint to back up the file into HDFS system, and what are the different necessary parameter configuration that need to be taken care. I hope this video was little useful for you. If you have any feedback over this video, you can give your feedback at supportvideos@informatica.com, or you can also tweet us at twitter.com/info support. Thank you so much for your time and watching this video. Thank you.